Welcome back to another Teresa Tries Tutorials. Today I'm going to be talking about and showing you the things I got in my Sephora VIB sale. Small disclaimer, I do have a special needs child. If this is your first time to my channel, you'll hear him in the background clapping his hands and making noise. He's jealous of anyone or anything that takes my attention from him, and he's extra special jealous today because I've been trying to film for a little bit now. Okay, to start out, I'm going to start out with the thing I got that I totally regret, that I'm definitely taking back. It's the worst thing I've ever tried in my life, and that would be the Tarte Amazonian Clay High Performance Full Coverage Foundation. This stuff is pretty awful. I mean, I tried to make this work. I really did. I thought it was going to be... I mean, the girl that recommended it, she was such a sweet girl. I mean, she was probably... It was probably one of those situations where she was told to try to sell it. But yeah, this foundation, it looks beautiful on my hand, and as you can see, it's such a perfect match for me. Maybe I should try. I keep thinking maybe I should try it with some, I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. It's pretty terrible. So, yeah. I think I'm just going to take it back. I'm not happy with it. It sunk into my pores. When I went to wash this foundation off at the end of the night, my pores looked so bad. On my chin, on my cheeks, on my nose. I have really large pores. And this stuff just sunk right into them. And I had good primer on. I bought, you know how I had got the sample size of the Makeup Forever mattifying primer. This was another thing I got with my VIB sale because it's cheaper than the Hourglass, and you do have to get it on and leave it alone or it'll chunk, like I said before. But now that I've got the hang of putting it on, I really like it. I like it just as much as my Hourglass. I don't like it with every foundation I have. I did get a free sample of the Fenty foundation. I got mine in 190, and I gotta say, I love this foundation. You'll see me today. I'm gonna put this on, and this is how the look, ended up. And I just think this is a beautiful foundation. I like the way it wears. I wear it with my my Tatcha. I did try it with this, and it was a little too matte, and I have oily skin, but it was a little matte. Anyway, but yeah, this terrible. I hate this, and I've never said that about any product, I don't think. But I can't. Don't get it. If you have big pores like I do, don't get it. That's all I can say. Anyway, while I was in the store messing around with the foundation that I got a sample of, I wish I would have bought it. I'm going to get the full size of this when I take the other back. But I swatched the Fenty powder, and I got mine in the shade Banana. And yeah, this stuff, I love this stuff. I like this probably as much as I like my Jeffree Star. And that's saying something because I really like that Jeffree Star. But look how much more product you get with this. And this, it does have a smell, but it's not as strong as the Huda. And I kind of like the smell, and it doesn't seem to bother me. It doesn't seem to give me a headache at all. So I love this stuff. You'll also see me use this today. I use this on most of my face because it is that banana shade. I still use the Jeffree Star under my eyes, which you'll see in my try-on portion of this video. And I got 2 of Huda's new lip sets. I got this darker colored one, and it comes with hang on, little writing, Boss and Famous. Okay, this is the Boss shade here. I love the staying power of her formula so much. And this is the Famous. Not a huge difference in them. Oops. This one's a little bit lighter than the other one. Not much. And this is the liner that came with it, the lip liner. You guys know I don't use a whole lot of lip liner, but I've been trying because it supposedly makes your lips look, you can even tell I'm wearing one today. Anyway, that's the first set I got. Got that all wiped off. And the second set I got was Bombshell and Mogul. This is the lip liner. We'll do the lip liner. This is the set I'm wearing today. I'm wearing that lip liner with this lip stain. I love the staying power of these. This is the other one that came in it. These you can definitely tell more of a difference in than the darker ones, which I don't know how much those other ones are a little darker than what I normally wear, but I'll wear them some, hopefully. Anyway, and the last thing I got, because I wasn't about to spend a fortune, but I did want to get a few things and take advantage, are the Sephora waterproof 12-hour crown contours. I got 2 shades of these. I got a greenish color and a like teal color. I like these. I don't think they get enough love from people. That's that color there, the green color. And I'm not sure on the shade names of these. Anyway, that's the green one. Okay, I didn't have the paper off this one yet. This is Peacock Blue, and this one is T-Rex. That first one I did is T-Rex, and they're shimmery. Anyway, these, I like these. I have another one that is like a nude shimmer that I really like too. I'm wearing the T-Rex in my waterline today, and this is the Peacock one. I think this is gonna go so pretty with my Blue Bloods palette. But anyway, that's those colors. And yeah, I have a couple things from a brand called Believe that I just found in the dollar store that I am trying out in this demo as well. So if you want to see how I like these products and what I thought of the Fenty stuff I got, then just keep on watching and we'll get right into the tutorial. Okay, so we're going to get started. I'm going to use my Derma E Essential Radiant Glow Face Oil. Jen loves reviews, made me buy this. And yeah, fair warning, you have to see that all that product in the bottom. You have to really, really shake this well. Okay, after lots and lots of shaking, I think I have it pretty well mixed up in there. I'm just gonna pick up some and put a few drops in my hand. I put this on before, after the rest of my skincare, which I've been using all Derma E this month. I took some before pictures, and in a couple months I'll show some after, just to see, so you can see what, if any, difference it's made. I think it has definitely balanced out the oils in my skin. I could say that for sure. And it smells like gingerbread to me. So I'm really liking that. But I'm going to let this set on my face for a little while. And then I will go in with that Fenty foundation and we'll see how it wears throughout the day. Okay, I did give that Derma E oil a good 15-20 minutes to soak into my skin. As you can see, I did my eyes for another video coming up. And yeah, now we're gonna get into my little baby sample of my Fenty foundation. And I went ahead and put my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer on because that is the primer that I like best out of the ones that I have tried with this little sample that I got so far. And I can say without question, definitely do one side of your face and then the other, because this foundation dries down really fast. And I have also found that I like applying this with a brush more than a sponge, which is weird for me because I am definitely a sponge girl. If you've watched my channel at all, you know I almost always use a sponge, but for this particular foundation, I like it with a brush. And can you see? I think this is a medium to buildable coverage for sure, but this shade is perfect for me, and it's going to be really perfect this summer when I get a little tanner, because it does oxidize a little, and which means it gets a little darker. But you could see without and with. And there is a cab here, so hold that thought. Okay, wrong house. Clearly, because I didn't order a cab. But I went ahead and done the other side of my face too. And this is just one layer. And you can see how smooth, I hope you can see how smooth this looks. Yeah, I really like this. Like I said, I recommend doing one side of your face at a time because it dries down really fast. But I definitely am purchasing a full size of this. It wears pretty nice for, yeah, a real matte foundation in the Florida humidity, sweating. I'll be sweating today. I'll do a check-in later. Now that I got me an app for editing videos, I am slowly but surely figuring it out. But anyway, this is what it looks like so far. There's that spot on my nose. For some reason, my nose never wants to accept foundation. I don't know. Maybe I need to put less or more primer. If you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comment box for me. Okay, and after I use the brush, me personally, what I like to do is go along my face with my foundation sponge, which I'm still using the folklore. Anyway, those micro sponges. Love these. Anyway, and I just like to press it all into my skin so that it really gets in them pores and wrinkles. For my aged gals that watch this, and I just think that makes it look perfect. Now, like I said, it's medium to buildable in my opinion. I'm just going to put a light coat on for today instead of going in with 2 coats so we can see how it wears just as 1 coat because I haven't done that yet. So, yeah, let me get my contour stick out. I did actually get a new one that I'm trying out. This is a new brand that is at Dollar General. It's called Believe, and I picked up this and a blush from them because I was curious about this new brand that I saw at Dollar General when I was there the other day. I don't go to Dollar General a whole lot. Usually when I do, it's because I need milk. But yeah, I might as well throw this in this video as well because it's kind of a face video that we got going on. I just take another one out of that set of sponges that I got. And these things are so affordable. I absolutely love them. Love, love, love the way they blend my products out. I don't know if I've talked about this a whole lot on my channel, but I mean, I was recommended these by another YouTuber, and I really, really like them. And I have to look up, I'll link her channel down in the description box. Well, I won't link it because I don't know how to link it, but I'll write her name in there. How about that? You guys have to look it up. I'm not extremely computer savvy, but as you can see, it blends it out. Take the smooth side. It blends on top of your foundation really well. Let me blend this out. Okay, as you can see, it gives a hint of a contour. I might need the next shade up, but this is what we're going with today. Gonna use my Jeffree Star in C6 to conceal and highlight these areas. And what I have found is I definitely have to almost always go in, unless I do that, flip my brush upside down, which causes it to be awkward in your hand. But I have to dip in more than once. I don't know about everybody else. Evidently everybody else doesn't have to, but I do. And I also noticed when I try to blend this with my finger, I don't feel like it blends as good as with a sponge. So, yeah, that's where I am with learning this Jeffree Star concealer. I don't know how it's going for everybody else, but that's how it's going for me. Let me get that real close. Okay, so I still go in with the Jeffree Star setting powder under my eyes and on my nose because it's brighter than the Fenty one I got. And I also noticed a side note, for me, I have to use a brush when I set this concealer because if I use a sponge, it looks terrible and cakey on me. But as long as it works and looks nice all day, that's all that counts to me. I can use a sponge, however, on my nose. So I do use it on my nose so that my contour looks better because I hate my nose. And this contouring stuff is really a game changer. If you don't contour, you should definitely learn to contour because if there's stuff you don't like about your face, you're gonna like it with this. I almost forgot to mention, I do use the sponge also to cut out the bottom of my contour. Just like that. With the Jeffree Star. Then, what I use this Fenty for is I get my big fluffy brush. Got my Fenty here. Pull off my little, I love that they included this in the little packaging. Then I just put a little tiny bit, just enough to do my face and my cap there. Kind of spread it out, tap off the excess, just where I have a little bit on there. And I do the rest of my face with it. And this, oh my god, this smells amazing. I've probably already said that, but it really does. And I just dust off the rest of the stuff I have baking on my nose. I got a wild hair going on that got loose. But yeah, I'm real sensitive to smells, and like I said, this Fenty, I'm in love with it. I'm thinking about getting the fair shade when I run out of my Jeffree Star because I get so much more in this Fenty. And I like it just as much as I like the Huda, but without the heavy smell of Huda. It's not as finely milled, I can tell you that, but yeah, amazing. I love it. Then I just put the little cap back on, and I got some dust going on, and then I put it back. And let me finish bronzing my face and get some cheek blush. Going in with my Ever Faithful Pretty Vulgar bronzer. I've been trying to use my big fan brush with my bronzer lately because I really like the way it works out for me. What was that thought? Anyway, I really like the way it does my bronzer. I think it comes out more precise and I think it looks better. So this is the BH Pro #1 fan brush, and I am so glad that I got the free set of, back when I got my Zodiac palettes, they had their little free brush set, you know, with it, and I'm so glad that I got this set, the first set I got, because it turned me on to all the rest of them. And Thomas, and it really has made me realize that I don't need an expensive set of brushes to get, because I mean, I reach for my BH brushes more than I reach for my Sigma brushes, as long as they're clean. And that kind of tells me all I need to know. I haven't tried every Sigma brush. I got one eye set and I had a bad experience, so I haven't even thought about ordering anymore. But yeah, really love the brushes. They don't get enough love on YouTube, if you ask my opinion. Okay, and another thing I got in the Believe was this cheek blush, and this is in Creamy Peach, and it's called Born to Blush. Can you see that? It's so cute. Anyway, I've been really digging peach blushes lately. I just think they look good on my skin tone. I don't know if it's because of my skin tone or if I just like peach blush. Cheek blush. I love cheek blush. But anyway, see how it just gives that peach look almost? Yeah. This is a pretty decent blush, and this was like $4 or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it was. I guess I should have wrote it down. But yeah, definitely gonna have to try out a couple more products from this Believe brand, because I don't think they're too bad. Anyway, gonna take my Urban Decay oil mattifying spray and give that a little spritz. So good. I love this stuff. And we'll let that dry down before we stick some highlight on. Okay, so I just went in with some of my Lunar Beauty in Mercury, and so gorgeous. Okay, the last thing I have to show you guys is, of course, the lip products that I got, and I think I'm going to go kind of nude, because yeah, the whole eye situation I got going on today is a bit crazy. I'm not good with lip liners, guys, so I like it. I like Huda's um, lip liners, and I like her lipsticks too. But the lipsticks almost have like a gritty feeling to them. Does anybody else get that? I mean, they wear beautifully and they last forever, but that gritty, I'm not sure about that gritty kind of feeling you get from them. Okay, so I think I am going to use the Bombshell one today. Such beautiful formula. Or color. Well, like I said, the staying powder on these, the staying power on these is really nice. But when you rub your lips, you definitely get that, I don't know how to describe, it's almost like a gritty feeling. So, anyway, this is the way the look turned out with the stuff I got in my VIB sale. I really like this Fenty. Definitely gonna take back if I can. I don't like to do it, but I'm getting tired of spending a fortune on stuff that I don't like. So I'm going to try to take back that Amazonian Clay foundation. It's terrible. And get this Fenty. I think I'm going to try the concealer too, because I like the foundation so much that, yeah, I want to try the concealer. So let me know what you guys think of the Fenty products if you've used any of them in the comments down below. And yeah, let me know what you think of the concealer. Really like to know before I get down there and exchange these, because that Amazonian clay is bad. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful night or day wherever you are, and I hope you have a happy and safe weekend. And lots of love for me and Thomas to all of you. Please take the time to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It would help me out so much, and me and Thomas would love the company. So please comment and we'll get back to you. I don't always get my notifications like I should, but yeah, I do try to check the videos periodically to see if there's any comments. So anyway, let me know what you guys got in your Sephora sale. Also, I'd love to know that. That would be, pretty cool. Anyway, have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you on the next Teresa Tries Tutorials. And until then, be safe and love yourself. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. So, I have had this foundation on for about 7.5 hours now. As you can see, I've done a fair bit of sweating today. I gave Thomas a bath and he kept splashing water all over my face. And I mean, compared to what other foundations that I've tried look like, this is not bad at all. I do have a spot here on my nose from where he kept splashing water. But, and this right here in the corners of my nose usually look way, way worse than this by the end of the day. Just being honest. Where I was sweating and blotting my forehead. Yeah, I still have foundation there. And that's just crazy. As you can see, the only place that it looks really bad is my nose. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have yet to find a foundation that can last up to me sweating on my nose and my lips, because I'm constantly doing this. It's a bad habit. I cannot break myself of it. But usually by now I have no foundation at all on my nose or on my forehead. And as you can see, I still have some, which, hey, I wear bangs, so I don't worry about my forehead a whole lot. And that might be what affects foundation from looking right on my forehead. I don't know. And my nose is extremely oily. And I didn't blot or touch up at all today. And as a matter of fact, let me see what happens if I get some powder. I actually have my Maybelline cushion even. I'm going to try that, because if I was out and about, this would be what I keep in my purse. So I'm just going to touch the area that doesn't have any foundation. I'm going to take that same sponge into my Fenty powder here and dab them there. And get the sides of my nose. I need a good, if you have any recommendations for a good powder compact besides the Marc Jacobs, I've heard wonders about that one, but let me know in the comments, because I definitely need one. As of now, the only thing I took with me is my little Tarte blotting deal. So I probably should have used this maybe. It's got the little blotting papers and the translucent powder, which if I brush it on my nose, and I didn't really blot. It looks okay. Like I said, for me, with my really oily skin, every foundation I wear Every foundation I wear looks like this at the end of the day. It's just a fact. So yeah, I've tried tons of the recommendations from everybody, and I don't know what I'm doing so different from them. But as far as the rest of my face goes, I mean, the rest of my face looks bomb. Which, with a lot of other foundations, it would be gone. This would all be gone. So, I'm going to say that I really like this foundation. This is only with one one layer. I usually would go in with two, and when I did go in with two, it was even better than what it is tonight. So that's my thoughts on the Fenty. If you have really oily skin, you know what I'm talking about as far as your nose and your around your mouth and your chin, and my chin even looks really good. Really good. And you know what? I think I am going to take one of my little blotting papers here just to show you guys. Just a little example. Got my little tart blotting paper. Let's see how much oil I actually have going on. Because, yeah, I didn't powder these parts. Obviously, I can't do my nose now. But I mean, look at that. That's normally, in order to blot, I need like 3 of these. So I can I'm literally blotting my entire face with one blotting paper. See? That's amazing for me. Truly. Don't mind my hair. Anyway, so I'm probably not going to keep this makeup on much longer. I've had a long enough day already, and Thomas is pretty crabby today. So yeah, that's my review on this. I'm sure it wouldn't look much more different in a couple more hours. I don't plan on doing much of anything else, washing a couple dinner dishes and putting Thomas to bed. So that's my deal on this. And yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below.